I'm on a quest. Fucking quest, huh? Yeah, I'm on a quest. Do not do that to me again. What in the fuck? That's not appropriate. Is that fucking what they just did? You seen it, so did I. What the fuck's wrong with these fucking apps? Did you really have to say that? Okay, well then, why would you need to experience this in the way that you're getting this experience? I don't want it. I don't. Okay. So the app, it does begin to record, and I have problems with these apps. So I'm in pursuit of something called a Shinu being from Egypt. I know they're beings. It's mentioned in the Book of Gates. Sounds like not good spirits. I don't have a better explanation than that, so I'm trying to find it. I just got a story of an actual guy who went into exile, who was either complicit with something or some sort of mistake. Did end up with him coming home, but the story was revised by a Finnish author. Now, this Finnish person, of which I have one Finnish person, this lady Heather, she had Finnish in her, and actually it had come back to memory today, because Heather, in a way, although we were friends, in a way, I feel like she lost some form of battle, and it was one of awareness, and it was one that she could have won. Maybe she lost because she forgot something. I'm not entirely sure. And then she moved away, all the way away to fucking Washington, the state. However, continuing to coordinate, we've got a big, long pattern recognizing journey that we had went on. But basically, when we do this, and it happens a lot in stages, cycles, spurts, but in this one, it was at the high cost of our feet, walking in our own area, of course. I have to say, highly dangerous to the feet. I had to do surgery pulling out the stickers, but they got so bad, and it got so hard to walk. And a lot of this came to the attention because our AC went out. Now our AC is now, this day is over. It is complete. It is back in. There's no small feat. But it is in fact the coordination of two things that make it one thing to me. And this is my quest, because it's not about just you got to make your brother's soul and this roommate one soul. Yes, that's part of the plan. I believe it. I've taken it for a fact. Okay, so when I take it for a fact, and I have the right tools to make sure that's a correct move to make, which to not do that is dumb, which it can be done, so it's not. We're checking. Now, we don't make everybody aware of this. The only reason why it's in the video is because it ought to be. This is a pretty strong expectation that this is not going to be something they're going to be listening to. It wouldn't be any workload. But we notice that certain people, when certain deeper level truths get around them, it makes them very unsteady. We've figured out why that would be the case long ago. It happened to us. We've seen it happen in others. We take care. The Bible teaches you that if you're gonna be a judge in a matter, and you cause the person the pain, then it's your fault. In some sort of way, it puts you in the right responsibility vector that I'm looking for, and I'm making use of. Because remember, I'm a Christian. My Christianity is heavily influenced by Egypt. Spoiler alert. So this is what I want to look for. There's one video, Book of Gates. But I'm using this like when you pump somebody's heart, you do the CPR to get a heart started. This is what it's going to do for me. And this is the process I need to share that becomes multimedia with you. This is a new video. It's not the same. Well, somewhere in here we got a video that we're looking for. It's old. What happened if it gets overwhelmingly inundated? What seems to be that has occurred, which is weird, but it's not a problem. We're not looking for problems because we're not going to be doing that. Short form, Book of Tuat. Well, you're not going to type that, but you're going to search, and we're going to have a stronger feeling pull to getting what we're looking for, which we know and remember, but we're seeing a lot more stuff now. It would be weird. Alright, but being weird is nothing new. Unexpectedly finding this where it wasn't there before. Pretty sure I've been able to search and find this long time. We're going to still pick something, though. Well, we're going to pick something and we're going with it. We'll take this 5-year one. It's okay, don't worry. We don't know either of these things. Oh, is this the one? Okay. We're on track. Despite the enemy's attempts to confuse, we remain unsullied. But we find you, enemy Shinubing is a confuser. It has this ability, and we're trying to final fight it out. Yeah,
at the setting of the sun,
that's the voice.
Ra enters the caverns of the underworld.
I love what they did.
The god Mind, the thinking heart of Ra, stands in front of him.
Like that.
The serpent who guards the desert of the underworld swallows the light of the dying sun. And the sun-boat of Ra enters the cabin of the great snake Sortesheret. Ra takes on his nightly form of flesh, and the protecting serpent Mehen envelops the ram-headed Ra in his coils. The guardian serpent of the first gate of the underworld challenges the great god in his journey. The god Mind says, "O flame face, I know thy name. I have power over thee.
I believe it. Snake things are weird things, man.
Mind says, O gate shining one, I know thy name. Open the underworld for Ra. Throw open the doors for the one of the horizon. Those who lived in truth on earth are summoned to this gate.
Native Americans are all not Comanches, baby.
Oh, come to us, O light of the earth. Ra speaks.
O you justified, the truth is yours that you may live.
Enemies of Ra, your evil deeds turn against you, and you are destined for the place of destruction.
Always got to take the trash out, baby. It's always
All acts spring from the will of Ra.
for so long. True.
O gate of sharp flames, I know thy name. Open thy doors for the one of the horizon. Ra lightens the complete darkness and makes the hidden chamber bright. The holy ones are in their shrines.
Open your shrine so that my rays may penetrate your darkness.
The doors close upon them when Ra has passed, and they wail forever.
So strange and powerful.
These are the gods in the lake of fire, which is refreshment to the just and destruction to the sinful.
Which melts and was returned for its surface field, without being lost by its passage now. So long as it was been a long time ago.
Ra arrives at the barge of earth.
We arrive with him.
The barge of earth gives way before Ra. The barge of the underworld carries his forms. Behold, he passes through the mysterious region. The earth quakes. The earth quakes. The eye of Ra lights up the mysterious region.
It is because he has created this.
And awakens the hidden forms of the God within. O serpent Apep, the great god Atum cuts thy foes. The flame comes out against thee from the mysterious region.
Sorry, dude. Guess you're not a good snake.
O singing one, open thy doors for the one of the horizon. Hail Ra of the horizon. These are the jackals round the lake of fire.
See the jackals roll.
The souls of the dead dare not approach.
There is
because of the holiness within.
Okay, that's a good reason for me.
These are the guardians of the flame which destroys the enemies of Ra.
We're getting a lot of fucking destruction and creation, and it's words of instructors over time. Hard to change the context stuff that's getting in the same room.
Listen, you goddesses of the hours. Swallow what the serpent Hereret gives birth to, and give order to chaos.
Osiris is in his shrine. The light of Ra awakens the limbs of Osiris.
I think we've been messed with. We got pieces missing.
And Horus comes forth to raise the spirit of his father.
We named our son after him, but the old form, Aurorus, is Horus Elder. Oh, you pagan worshiper. No, wrong.
Oh, flame on!
Hey, pardon me, I'm moving stuff around. This is some of my stuff. I just had it in a box echoing. I just move it around. Can we take this opportunity to look at what you're looking at, Mr. Kelly? Yeah, absolutely. I don't fuck nobody over. I'm actually trying to make a presentation of my own situation. I say it's a boat and it's the bed too, because man, I'm going on a journey with you. And maybe you don't think it's a journey for real. Shit, I got proof, son. I got them proofs. So let me show you what I got here, and why this for me is a very important clue today. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now this strange piece of circle is a very hard piece of fucking. I would think it's like well, despite what material it may be made out of, it is military. It is from behind the old house. Now, for whatever reason, at the old house today, early on, they were looking for the septic tank. Now, I don't know why. I don't know what they were pulling out from over there. But I do know that there was recently a fire over there. 145 Ash Street, Bastrop, Texas, where I used to have my home. Where I spent time, especially the time that was at 25. I was 25. My son was 5. We locked in some of these things at that time, exactly that time of our life. It was 2005. Now, it's because behind the house, behind the house, let's put the green one here, call it the house. Behind in the woods is a circle. All right? This is about as good as you can fucking have. All right? It is a circle. Now, this I right here, this is the sign for relationships. You don't think I noticed that Comet Atlas is an I, 3i? Yeah, well, I'm throwing that in there now. Bet your ass I am. Now, this Hermit card, which I didn't mention or wasn't going to have to if I didn't have it to show, I like to now share an interesting fucking fact. Sorry. This is going to continue while I'm not able to press the button. It believes it's doing the right thing. That's okay. There was a being out there that I met at the time. An invisible guy. I would call him a hermit, but I called it a dead Indian and Cro-Magnon man. How did you encounter it? Well, I could perceive him, and then I engaged it with thought. And it engaged me back. And you know what I found out? Very interesting fucking shit. The most interesting was that it told me that at the time, 12,000 years ago, actually, whatever time it would have been the Younger Dryas event, it said that there was a shallow inland sea, and this is correct, at this place, that this guy, shaman, was the shaman for a group of people that at the time was on the shallow inland sea. Some volcanoes went off, and the lava that came up, there was Shinnu beings in that lava, and they were going to try to take over his people, because in that water that was killing them, it was underwater volcanoes. They're San Marcos today. He said he turned them into these trees. Now, I believe it. There were trees, they were bent, okay? Everything about that, I believe. Had the experience. But wait, there's more. We moved over here. This place, in connection with that other place, is very, very powerfully strong. How so? Well, the landlady's got to know it to be strong enough because she's got this place and that. She conveyed the message. My roommate got it because he is the one that's dealt with her since he paid the rent. But these weird facts, as I'm getting them, I also was going to make a call and check on some friends, which is now the daughter and the lady that's old, very old. Is a friend of my dad's, one of the 2 groupie ladies that he was friends with. And she's a little bit of a dirty lady. A little kind of nasty. Not too nasty. I'm not being rude, am I? Well, yeah, maybe you are. Okay, well, I don't want to go any further with that sort of sentiment, so I'm going to stop there. I run out of space, so I guess that's all I got. Man, I don't really feel complete, but you got to know this is a work in progress, and this is as far as progress can go. I'm sorry.